Alright, welcome back everyone to another episode of MC Eternal. I hope everyone is having a great day. I know that I am. It is nice and sunny where I live today. Unfortunately, a little bit too chilly for my liking, but we got a little bit of coffee to keep us warm, and we got some nice sunshine shining in through the windows. So we're going to kick back, relax, and have a nice episode today. So, before we dive too far into everything, I just want to, again, show my appreciation to all of you who have been following along with the channel and all of these episodes and leaving comments. I do read through them. Again, I take all of them into consideration when I am trying to plan out an episode. Now, I apologize if I don't get to every single suggestion. I just kind of go with whatever I'm feeling for that day. And we'll get into that in a minute for what we're doing today. But let me run through a few things on here of people who have been following along. So, it's a dwarf. Thank you for following along, leaving comments. Robert, thank you for following along and leaving comments. Wen has been following along for a while and leaving me a ton of comments. Dude's a little bit he's a little bit of OP in his playthrough from reading all through his comments there. You probably should get going on your mind colonies there, buddy. But Dark Rubicon, thanks for leaving comments. Skonig, thank you for leaving comments as well, and for all the countless other people who have been following along. I just want to say that I really appreciate it. I hope y'all are staying safe and enjoying the videos. So we are at 155 subscribers as of today, which is March 22nd, and I only hope to grow from there. So I'm thinking that today we are actually going to get into EnderIO. One of you guys had left me a comment about the EnderIO armor. It was a couple episodes ago, and I just had already planned out some stuff that I wanted to get done with our applied energistics, and then last episode dealing with electroblobs. But I figured it'd be kind of cool to start getting into that and at least get into the armor, because the armor can be awesome. And as you can see, our armor, not doing too hot. So we're just wearing a top hat from Rats. Which I just kind of threw on. I don't know why. I just threw it on. That's what I had. My helmet broke and I threw it on and it's been on. Our iron leggings are about to go, but we do have EnderIO boots on right now because they do give us a good jump boost, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so I want to definitely get into this more. I know I have some sitting upstairs, but I figured we would start from the beginning. So I know it's going to be kind of an introductory video for starting from the beginning with EnderIO. I'm not 100% familiar with it with many things like I am in this pack, so you got to give me a little bit of slack on it. But we're going to follow along in the quest line here for EnderIO, and as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff to do in here. I mean, the main thing that I do want to get to is the armor, and unfortunately it doesn't actually look like the armor is called out at any point in here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Well, the enchanter, which we've already done the enchanter. Solar. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't really look like they have it. Some staffs. Interesting. I mean, regardless, we are going to get into the armor for sure. There's no doubt about that. But I figured it'd be a cool thing to start off from the basics with it and just get some of this introductory stuff out of the way, getting some of the materials that we need. I know we can already craft a good amount of them with the setups that we have, but yeah, and plus we can get some good rewards like loot rewards and stuff like that, and some in-game currency from these. So our first one here for an introduction to EnderIO is set bedrock on fire for a chance to gain grains of infinity. So it's pretty easy. I don't know if it'll give you these grains of infinity or if it gives you the essence. I think it's actually going to give us the grains of infinity like this. So I've made my way down to bedrock. We are in our overworld. We're not in the Twilight Forest. It feels like it's been a while since I've been down here. But I did just notice, what is this right here? You see how this... What? EZO ore from Tinker's alloying add-on. You do need cobalt to mine it, but we can do a little sneak here. And we can exchange. We just need one. And let's grab that bad boy. We'll exchange that and we'll grab this. Interesting. I've not seen this before. It does say it's from Tinkers. Ooh, you can get 2 ingots from this. And then you can make... Oh, interesting. Dissolving super heavy. Cord... Cool. Dang, that... I mean, it looks cool. There's a lot more with Tinkers that we could get into, and we probably will eventually. I know several of you have also left comments about Tinkers, about getting into that, and doing some stuff and making certain things with that. And like I said, I read all of them. I take them into consideration. I just don't always get around to them in the episodes. So we need to let this on fire. So obviously we have our blazing steel, which is very much like a flint and steel we can utilize. I was kind of curious. We have ignite on our wand. I wonder if it'll work the same. I wonder if the basic principle is you just need to set it on fire to get this. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try our wand first and see if this works. If we get any essence from this. And you know what, I probably should... Let's bump something off of our inventory for the time being. And let's just see if using our wand to set the bedrock on fire works the same. Okay, perfect, it does. So we can use our wand. I'm guessing you could use anything that would set the bedrock on fire as an option. So what we're going to do is going to go through here and just set a bunch of these bad boys on fire. It would be a lot easier if they weren't so spread out. But we should be able to hop around pretty easily. Get some stuff set up here, and hopefully we'll get a decent amount. It said we wanted 16, so it just might take a little bit of time. I think you can just keep going on the same bedrock, I'm guessing. So yeah, I'm gonna do this for a little bit. We'll get some of this grains of infinity. All right, so we got all 16 that we need. We actually have 17 right now. We'll get a couple more. But what I actually noticed, which was pretty interesting, I used that whole blaze and steel that we had, and I didn't get any grains of infinity from that. So for whatever reason, I guess that doesn't work, but our wand will work, and I know flint and steel will work perfectly fine as well. So that's just an interesting item to keep in mind, is that if you have that blaze and steel, for whatever reason, it probably will not work. Now, again, I mean, I could be wrong that it does work, it just takes a lot longer to work, but for me, it's working pretty much 100% of the time with using our wand. So that's what I ended up using, and that's what I've pretty much been getting everything from. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to do this. But we did get everything, so we can turn in this quest line, and we can get our rewards, a little bit of money, and we got a water wheel. Interesting. I wonder what that is from. From Immersive Engineering. I want to take a peek. What can we use it for? I don't know. What's the recipe for this bad boy? You need steel. It's not even that bad of a recipe. It looks cool though. But anywho, we got all of our grains of infinity here. Now let me take a peek at what is next. We want to make a simple machine chassis. So let's go into here. And those are pretty straightforward to make. Shouldn't have any problem with those. So let's get home. If I wasn't in there. And we'll head back. And again, guys, I know that I could jump ahead. I know I could get the steel that I need, and I could get going on making all of the armor that I want, but I kind of want to start from the beginning. I want to experience the mod. I don't want to just jump through it like a lot of people who are a little bit more experienced will jump through it. I want to, you know, fully appreciate what it has to offer, especially with being able to utilize the quest progressions like we have in should actually just put this in here, that we have in this mod pack. And there are our 3 simple machine chassis. The third S is silent. I wonder what that, why? Machine chassis. Simple machine chassis. Oh, I see. I get what they're saying. We made 3 machine chassis. That's why I'm saying chassis, but it is a simple machine chassis. Like, it's not, the third S is silent. I gotcha. We probably could stick these away though. And let's yeet that out of here. And we'll turn in that quest progression. And we got a Constantine Constantan short bow. Interesting. Take a peek at that. Thermal inversion. So durability, it only has 25. Seriously, that does not sound like it's very good. Okay. I'll stick that away for the time being. Let's see what is next on our progression here. So used in crafting advanced items. This is a capacitate, yeah. Used in crafting advanced items, machines, and required for advanced machines. Okay. Conduit binder, which we've made before. Simple powered furnace. And then special blends. So these bad boys, a simple powered furnace and a simple alloy smelter. And you can make these blends into a soul attitude dye blend. Interesting. Wonder what these are for. You can make soul machine chassis with these, and you can make them pretty easily in an alloy smelter, and I feel like an alloy smelter would be something good for us to do. These don't look too bad to make. We're just gonna want to figure out where we're gonna stick them. So I probably can actually remove some of the stuff out of our... yeah, we don't need that. I'll hold on to that. Don't need that. Maybe I'll keep that in there. We really don't need that on us right now. But I don't think these took any of the other parts. Nope, we have the machine filter. We got that, some stone gears. We need ingots, stone bricks, which I believe I have some stone bricks stored away, so we could easily take those and put them into our storage here. Get the ball rolling on these bad boys. So what all do we need? Okay, so we're gonna need those furnaces. We're gonna need 2 of these bad boys. Grab those. We're gonna need some stone gears, which we can just make like that. What, we need 2 of them, at least for this one. I don't know if the other one needs them. Yeah, the other one needs them as well, actually. Now I look at it. The other one needs a furnace as well, so we should grab another furnace. And let's grab one more stone gear here. So we should be all set. So we can make the simple alloy smelter. And then we can also make the powered furnace. What am I missing? Powered furnace. Ooh, I need 1 more of these bad boys. Okay. And then I also need a bucket. Grab that like so, and we should be all set. Perfect. We did level up from that. So cool, we got those 2 completed. Now, where do I want to stick these? I feel like I'm gonna want to go downstairs, stick them down here somewhere, but unfortunately we're kind of running out of space on this floor. I mean, with our tinkers and everything set up, we're kind of running into some capacity issues. Now, what I have been considering, I mean, obviously I have the floor below this, but I might push this out a little more. We could do that and just extend our basement. Could be kind of cool. Or do we just have it set up down here? I mean, we have this whole room down here, so why don't we utilize it? I don't know how often we'll even be using these alloys or these EnderIO stuff. So where do we want to plop it? On because I might set up some more chests over here. So I probably some more whatchamacallit, drawers over here. So maybe we should stick it over this way. So we'll stick it here. And what was that one? The powered furnace, and we'll put the alloy smelter next to it. Now I don't know what we need for this. Max that, okay. To power these bad boys, what do we need? A basic capacitor bank. Basic solar generator, okay. I'm getting on board. Large sword blade, holy smokes. Okay, what is that from? Tinker's construct. Round Brown Magic Sassy Global Traveler. I mean, it's got decently good attack on it, but anywho. So we do have the configuration here, which is pretty cool. I like the EnderIO configuration. And then we do have recipes in here. I believe we do need, because that, what's the difference? We made a furnace, right? This is the furnace, and then this is the alloy smelter. The interfaces look exactly the same, except obviously the outside looks a little different. Curious. Do I have any more of those wireless transmitters? Is it nighttime now? Okay. I do not. Realistically, I could probably just take this bad boy. Our power grid is doing decently well right now. What if I put this right here? Okay, no, it does not power these bad boys. So how do these guys get power? Well, let's continue through the progression and I'll kind of figure it out. Again, I'm sure you guys know what I need to be doing, but you know, I'm kind of going at my own pace for this bad boy. So it wants us to make 32 conduit binder. Pretty easy to make, but we need gravel, which I don't think I really have much gravel, because when we mine with this bad boy, it typically always gives us what am I trying to say? Flint. It always gives us flint. I don't think we have any gravel. Do we have gravel? No, we don't. Oh, did I have an upgrade in there? Dude, what is this? Upgrade template. What is this used for? Void upgrade, normal storage upgrade. Okay. Okay, so we can utilize those down the line. That's fine. I'm gonna stick that ore in there. But it's looking like we're gonna have to go out and get some gravel. We'll stick this back over here. I did pause this, but do we want to keep going on it? Would it make sense to? Maybe it would make sense to get some more of this going. I don't know how much wood we have left in here, but how are we doing on our storage? So that's, both of those are full, and that's almost full. We're gonna have to make another storage soon, relatively soon. So what I'm thinking is I need to go get some gravel. Okay, so I'm over at the beach here, and I pulled out a rock cutter because it has silk touch on it, so it'll mine these a little bit easier without giving us just all flint. And I'm just or vein mining up this gravel. I did realize we do have a little bit in our dank null, but that's okay. This will definitely help us out because it seems like we're going to need a decent amount more of it. So, and this is definitely the place to get it from, at least on my map. So yeah, so if I take a peek in our dank null, we now have 390, which is perfect. That's plenty of gravile, so we are going to stick with that. So with that being said, I'm now going to head back to the base. Alright, so we are back at the base. I crafted up the conduit binder composite, so now it is cooking in the redstone furnace, and then we'll be able to get this conduit binder from that. And then complete that quest and then keep moving forward. So that is the one nice thing, that even though I don't necessarily know what I need to power those furnaces that we made downstairs with the powered furnace and the alloy smelter, we can at least use our thermal to smelt everything up and get the ball rolling. So I'll wait until these get sorted up, and then once we get all these smelted, we will get going on the next step in the quest progression. Alright guys, so everything got smelted up for us there. I took a look at what the next steps were so we could prep a little bit, and I want to do a little bit of testing for this. So let us claim our moolah from our conduit binder. The next step is getting some ingots together. So they want us to do electrical steel, which we had a few of. We have 7. Then they also want us to get some energetic alloy ingots and some vibrant alloys. So these bad boys, you can craft up in the alloy smelter like so. Or I was a little curious because they do have it showing in the alloy furnace from Nuclear Craft that you can take the energetic blend and gold and turn it into that. So I want to test if it will work in our induction smelter that we have for thermal. It doesn't show it up here, so I'm a little curious if it'll work or not. We'll test it out. If not, we'll go route 2. And then the vibrant one that we need is actually, we can actually make it in our induction smelter, but we need the energetic alloy and ender pearl to make. So we are going to try this out. So I think I have everything together. I got the energetic blend. So we have our induction smelter. Let's get this stuff out of here. And you know what? It's already looking like it's not going to work. It's not going to let us stick that in there. The alloy furnace from Nuclear Craft. I wonder how hard it is to make. Didn't we already make one of these from Nuclear Craft? An alloy furnace? Don't we have it downstairs? I think we do. Where did I stick that? Right here? No, that's a manufactory. I felt like we had made an alloy furnace. Maybe we didn't. I mean, it doesn't sound like it'd be too hard to make anywho. We could probably stick it somewhere over here. Probably eat this bad boy. Okay, we got a bunch of junk that I did not want to get right now. Sort this. Don't need that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We don't need that. Don't really want that. I don't really want that. Yeah, we can always make more potions. Not really necessary at the time being. Okay. We just yeet this into here, like so. Give us a little more power. We're almost at full capacity on this, by the way. So let's really quickly make this. I'm debating, because we do have these down here. I just don't know how it works, and I don't think we can use this in there. We've already made the blend, so I think our best bet would be to utilize a machine that can use the blend. So, yeah, see how it's made. So, let's do this. Go to the recipe for this. We are missing a decent amount of items. What do we need? A basic graphite dust. Oof, okay. We might be getting into something. Yeah, graphite ingots. We get graphite ingots. Okay, yeah, this is getting a little complicated. So, all right, well, we probably just wasted a little bit of material, but that's okay. No worries. Let's get some redstone out. Let's get some glowstone out. Actually, it's kind of looking like we might want to get some more glowstone. And then we have gold. Yep, we have gold. So let's head downstairs to our alloy furnace. Right, this is the alloy. Yep, simple alloy smelter. And then, okay, we gotta figure out how we're powering this bad boy. I don't think it. Let's see. Show recipes, please. An enhanced alloy smell. Holy smokes! Okay, that's getting a little crazy there. Do we have a book on EnderIO? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't even consider taking a peek. Botania, cooking, electro blobs, feed the beast, mystic vampire, thermal tinkers, open. No, we do not. I think I had ran into that before when I was looking. Let's go to EnderIO, at EnderIO. I don't think there is a book for it. There are enchanted books, but nothing that would help us. Okay. Interesting. take a peek at the quest progression here. What is this basic? It holds the energy, but how do we produce the energy for it? That is my question here. Solar panels. Oof, okay, we're getting into some complicated stuff. Yeah, those are made for some turrets. Oh, wow, okay, cool. Those are some pretty cool looking things though. Okay guys, give me 1 minute, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I kind of figured out what I needed to do for our setup here. And again, I'm sure most of you knew what I needed to be doing, but this quest progression kind of didn't make it easy on exactly how you need to set this up. So what you actually need to do, especially if you already have RF going, which we do, so it makes more sense for us to tie into the RF setup, is you need to make this basic capacitor bank. Let me grab my wrench really quickly here so I can grab that bad boy. Just stick it like that, clean it up a little bit more. So yeah, you need this basic capacitor bank to basically convert the RF into the energy that the EnderIO uses. So right now we are storing up plenty of energy in that capacitor, which makes sense because you want to convert it. And then it's funny because you can actually still use the flux ducts after the fact to tie into these bad boys. I know you can use the EnderIO ones as well, but it's cool to know you can already use the materials that we have. We had plenty of these bad boys on hand, so I figured why not just continue to use them. So as you can see, we are smelting up our items here into the energetic alloy ingots, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want to do. And what I'm going to grab is our time in a bottle here. I think we can stick that away along with our slime sling there. Let's get our time in a bottle. Let's increase this. It cannot keep up with that, unfortunately. I'm sure there's upgrades for it, which is fine. And it's kind of cool. You can go into the configuration and see that's where the power is coming from up there. And then we also have the basic powered furnace over there too. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm liking this setup, and it's kind of funny. I kind of wish that I knew that I needed this, and I wish the quest progression was different. Because if we come in here, they first want you to do all of these, and then they want you to make the capacitor bank. I think it'd make more sense to go right to the capacitor bank and then split off from there, not go right to this. So if you're following along with the quest progression, just keep that in mind. But for us, we do need to get more of these electric steel ingots. Now I'm curious, if we look at the EnderIO one, we need pulverized coal, silicon, and iron. And really, we probably should tap into our ME system down here as well. We'll probably want to do that if we're going to be setting up our EnderIO stuff down there. I feel like our setup is a little all over the place. It's not the most convenient, but you know what? We're dealing with what we have for now. We could always change things around at a later date. So, can we search for EnderIO? We can. Perfect. So we have the conduit binder. We actually have pulsating. Oh, we do have those. And we do have one vibrant boy. Okay. But it doesn't look like we have what we need for... I did not click off of it. I clicked off of it. There we go. For this. Because for these, if we were to just put it into an induction smelter, we need the steel. We need steel and silicon. Okay, so do we have steel? We have dark steel. We have silicon. We have one silicon from that. Yikes. Okay. And what was it for this one? Just normal. You can take any kind of silicon, which is perfect. Pulverized coal and that. So we'll probably do that. Do we have any pulverized coal? No, but it's easy enough to make. We probably should make a decent amount of it. Let's hit this bad boy. Pulverizer. Oh, it's not auto outputting. Get rid of that, turn it back off, and then coal. So we'll stick that in there. I'll get some more materials together, we'll get things cooked up, and then we can progress through those next 2 steps. Alright guys, so we got everything together that we need. We got the electrical steel ingots, we got the energetic alloy ingots, and the vibrant ones. So we can turn these bad boys in. We'll get some moolah and a little loot reward. We did get a portable ender chest. Okay. Interesting. Now I wonder, this is from Nuclear Craft. So if we did have a normal ender chest, we probably could tie it into our system. Ooh, okay. Oh, this would be perfect. And then we could tie this into our ME system and then just dump things in as we needed. Or we could hook it up to our smelter. Ooh, okay. I'm getting good ideas here, and I think it works the same way. I'll have to look how it actually works. But that is a cool item to have. So we unfortunately need to pick this bad boy up because it's not going to register that we have it until we have it in our inventory, I believe. Or is it not going to register it at all? Yeah, it's not registering it because it's configured already. Can we like deconfigure it? Okay, so it just says basic. Now let's see if we pick it up if it shows the same thing. It does say configured, okay. That's a bit of a bummer because I don't really want to make another one. Unless we could just drain it. I wonder if we can drain it, which would be pretty nice to do. We'll stick it here. That doesn't take much. This stored 1 million in it. A bit of a bummer. Okay, let me see what else we have here. That is a big oof, I guess. An unfortunate downside of how this quest progression is set up. So it looks like we will have to craft a whole other capacitor if we want to continue on the quest line. And as you guys can see, I cleaned up down here a bit, made it look a lot nicer. And then I'll come and show you as well. Over in our mob farm, I cleaned up a bit down here as well. I got some drawers going like you guys had recommended to store some of the bigger items. I think it's... oh, I don't know if it's working or not because there's sulfur sitting in that bad boy. I'll have to monitor it a little bit more and see if it'll continue to work. But I did put a filter chest on here, so it should filter out any of the junk that we get. So I have it set to green. I don't think that'll interfere with anything. I think it'll still flow into here. So like let's turn this bad boy on for our Enderman. So we got the ender pearls flow into here, so they should flow out and flow into a chest. And you know what? I don't have... let me grab this. I want to... there we go. Get that taken off of there. Now let's see. It should be... yeah, it's sticking the ender pearls there. But it's not moving anything else to the drawers, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if I set this to a different one. Extract on blue. Always active. Always active. And then I set these bad boys to insert on blue. If that will do it now. Okay, we got one in here. Solidified experience. We got 2. Okay, they were taken out and they were moved, I'm guessing. So we have 319. Just keep watching that. Okay, yeah, those are getting taken out and moved over here. Okay, perfect. So it got set up properly now. And we got the ender pearls rolling through, which is perfect. And then I think eventually, every so often, I'll just have to clean that out. This will hold a majority of the other items that aren't necessarily what we have in drawers. We could set some more drawers up for the other items as well. And realistically, we probably could tie in a we could tie in our ME system as well to this. But let me turn this off. I don't need this going right now. We got plenty of ender pearls and stuff. I just kind of let it keep going with whatever we need, and we could tie it into here. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to make another capacitor. So, I think I had it up here at EnderIO. We're going to need another capacitor. Probably is easier to go into the quest progression here and just do that. I need 4 of these bad boys. Hopefully we have enough. Okay, we have just enough. Really don't want to be spending materials on this, but it's the only way we can get the progression to move forward, unfortunately. So we'll get some money and a random loot reward. We got a red backpack. Interesting, okay. We already have a normal backpack. Now we have a red backpack. Can we use 2 backpacks? That'd be kind of cool. I don't think it works like that, unfortunately. Oh, no, that's our... Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work like that. It'd be cool though. It'd be cool if you could have double backpacks, but we're definitely going to be holding onto this portable ender chest for sure. We're going to definitely be using that going forward. So we can take that off and we can kind of look at what the next progression is. So they do have stuff around solar cells, but everything I was reading, people say don't use EnderIO energy, and especially because we already have stuff set up for our energy using RF, I don't think we need to worry about those. So the next progression will be down this line, and we probably already have enough of those. We can make some more, and then obviously there's pressurized, and we can increase the extract speed, and then we move into an alloy smelter, which is different than the simple one, a little bit more advanced, I'm guessing, with a sag mill, and then the enchanter, capacitors. We will eventually get to more. We'll have to do solar, it seems like, and then continue on down that path. I was looking into the armor just a little bit more off camera, or while I cut away, and it's really not that hard to make, and so realistically we might just jump right into that next episode, because dark steel is pretty easy to make in the induction smelter if we wanted to, but now that we have the alloy one, it's pretty easy with pulverized coal and utilizing obsidian. It does take a decent amount of power to make that, but it'll be perfectly fine. It'll be easy enough to make. It will take again a decent amount. And then these are all the different upgrades that we can do for it. So mini anvil, which is kind of cool. You do need to do these blank upgrades, so dark steel iron bars. So yeah, it's a process for sure, but we'll get there. And I'm thinking that probably next episode we will do that. I think, let me take a peek here. So the other thing I kind of wanted to do was upgrade our jetpack to the next tier, but I think it's going to take a decent amount of materials. And I don't know if it's realistically worth it. So 25 compared to, we do get a good amount more off of the tier 4. I will give it that, but realistically with our setup, I don't think we need to, because it is a lot of materials to get there. I think what I want to do is actually put the armor upgrade on it. So if we go ahead to thermal, this is how we're going to end the episode on doing this. If it's easy enough to make, we'll end it with this last piece. So where are our jetpacks? I thought it was under thermal. Jetpack. There we go. So this is what we need, and we just need the Invar plating, which I believe I have sitting around. I believe I already made it. And that I did. So we'll grab that. We'll grab this off of our inventory, and what we are going to do is reinforce this bad boy. Yeah, because even the next tier, it only gives us 8, and this one will give us 7. So I think it's definitely worth it to do it. Put that in there. There we go. Reinforced jetpack. Perfect. I'm digging it. We'll stick that on there. And now we have a decent amount of armor on us compared to what we had before. Yeah, we definitely need to get into this EnderIO. Dark armor, and I think I do have some chilling in here. We do have the swords for sure. Maybe I don't have as much as I thought I did. We do have a mini anvil on this one. Direct, empowered, and travel. I don't know what travel does. Hold shift and R to teleport or activate a travel anchor or EnderIO. Interesting. Shift and right click. Interesting. Let's try that. Shift and right click. Oh, okay. Oh, it travels to where you're pointing to, right? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. I'm on board for that. Mini anvil. Allows editing and upgrades of all equipped items in the field. Activate with a hotkey or by shift right clicking any upgradable item. That doesn't do anything else when doing that. Okay, so we might have to hotkey that. Direct teleport. Mind things directly into your inventory. That doesn't really help us. Empowered is definitely useful. Interesting. Okay. The sword is not bad, and it's definitely better than what we got on here, except looting would definitely be better. Can we, if I stick it up there, can we see more of this? Possible upgrades? No, unfortunately it doesn't look like it, even though I shifted higher. Oh, pocket anvil and empowered 2. Interesting. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, we're going to end the episode there. We're already, what, 40 minutes in? So, I hope you guys all enjoyed this introductory episode into EnderIO. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. Better yet, leave me a comment. Like I said, I try to read all of your comments, and I really appreciate it, guys. If you want to follow along with the series, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. I'll let you guys know every single time I post a new episode to the channel. But other than that, guys, thank you for sticking through till the end. I will catch you all in the next episode. Thanks. Bye.